Hello, 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 and welcome to my Tribe 9 video of the top 9 tips for Tribe 9. The first thing we'll talk about is the length of the game. So essentially, the game lasts about 30 hours to beat if you read through the dialogue like I have and try to collect everything. So take your time, because the next update's in about, I'd say, a month or two. Therefore, we should take our time with the game and enjoy, smell the flowers, and not rush like many people are trying to do. Rushing to endgame will only cost you uh, to miss out on the story, and it'll cause you also to be bored at the end of the day because you won't have anything to do other than dailies. Unless that's your goal, then don't rush. Our second tip would be to be diligent. So, make sure you log in every day so that you can get your events done. There's the event screen right here. So essentially, you want to get the Welcome to Neo Tokyo done, you want to get Synchronicity done, and those two require you to log in once a day. You also want to be doing your Battle Pass because it gives you nice free rewards like a few polls and stuff like that. So you want to be doing your dailies and your weeklies, so be diligent with that. The third tip I would say would be to be resourceful. So as you can see in Tribe 9, you can upgrade your characters. So I'm just going to go to the character window here. So essentially, you want to be resourceful in the way that you deal with the character potentials, because they cost a lot of resources. So don't try to like get your character ranks higher than what you can afford. Just get them to whatever you can afford at the time. Like as you can see, I can rank him up right now if I wanted to, which I will, because why not? I didn't notice I had the materials for it, honestly. Alright, and then I'm gonna spend the points into his passives. Cool. So, yeah, as you can see, they cost quite a bit of materials, and they must be farmed using the rifts, but anyway, just be careful with what you spend and make sure you can afford to spend it. My fourth tip would be on the banners. So let's talk about the banners here. We're gonna go to Synchro. So essentially, you see there are 3 banners right now: character, attention card, and standard. I would not, like, as you can see, I have 137 pulls on the standard because I'm an idiot. But literally, like, pulling on standard, you have a chance of pulling tension cards as a 3-star. So the guaranteed 3-star could be a tension card, therefore, it's not worth it. Unless you're a whale. Tension card banner, not worth it. Unless you're a Giga Whale. Character banner, definitely worth it. If you're free to play, just go pull on the character banner all day, every day. And if you don't want Semba, wait for the next one. It's okay, you're free to play. You won't have that many pulls, you know? So, if you don't want Semba, do not pull, just wait. If you want Semba, pull on the character banner and hope for the best that you get it. Good luck. And re-rolling accounts is not that hard, so you can always do that until you get Semba if you want her that badly. Or another character. Just, no matter what, if you're free to play, avoid the tension card, avoid standard, and you'll be good. The only standard pulls you want to be doing are the pulls you get from the little tokens. Like, I'll just show you guys real quick what I'm talking about. Because I'd rather show than tell. So there are tokens that you get from this event here. From Synchronicity, I think. Oh no, from Welcome to Neo Tokyo. These tokens can only be spent on the standard banner. I'd recommend saving all 10 of them and then rolling, because then you get a 2-star guarantee. Anyway, moving on. Parrying. So in battle, I'm just gonna go in a fight real quick. In general, you want to be parrying like crazy. The only attacks you cannot parry are non-physical attacks. Therefore, like, some projectiles are physical, like the rockets, but some projectiles are non-physical, and those non-physical projectiles cannot be parried. And I'd recommend that you practice parrying every single enemy type as you move along the game instead of dodging, because you will build up your meter. Well, it builds up stagger a lot faster, which gives you more opportunities to use your special abilities, and it gives you more tension. Alright, moving on. Team balance. So you want to have somewhat of a balanced team, unless you're not into that. Like if you want to have some semblance of like coercion, I guess, you want to have a balanced team. Like for example, right now I have a breaker on my team who's also my controlled character, so he's kind of a tank. Not really. But he's a breaker damage dealer with good support ability. I don't know. I don't know about Q having good support ability, but anyway, I don't know that much about the game, so it is what it is. We have Semba, which is our healer. We have like a frontline, a healer, and a DPS. So that's essentially what you want to have. You want to have your controlled character to be your frontliner, or if you want to control a DPS, go ahead. But like the problem with that is that if you have a tank on your team, you won't be breaking as much because you won't be countering attacks as much. So I find it better to control a tank, but that's just personal preference. Yeah, in general, you want a breaker, a DPS, and a healer on your team. So that's about it. That's team composition. That's team balance. Now, number 7, exploration and looting. So, in general, you want to explore the entire map and loot everything, because it will yield you more resources so you can upgrade your characters, your tension cards, everything. It's just great. As you can see, all the map is nice and blue, nice and explored, and it just makes it easier to roam around and do like side quests. Like for example, I think I have a side quest right here. Yeah, I have a side quest in Execution Plaza. I have a side quest right here I haven't done. But like as long as you have the whole map explored, you can do all the side quests and stuff. It's nice. It's awesome. Awesome possum. So number 8, Zero's missions. Do not sleep on Zero's missions. It goes hand in hand with exploration and looting. As long as you do that, you will complete Zero's missions. Make sure you do everything in your power to get those done, because they give you pulls, they give you stamps which help you increase your level cap, which I have all of them at this point in time. So yeah, it is what it is. Max level cap is 50. Alright, anyway, moving on. Number 9, bar closed play. So bar closed play is essentially the end game. You might miss out on it if you skip through the dialogue, which I did, honestly. It's right over here. It pops up after you defeat the last boss of chapter 2. So you just go over here. And you can do a couple things here. So bar closed play, you can go over here. You can talk to this master judge to do some XP matches. At this point in time, they're just within friends. Like you can fight your friends in XP matches. Or you can also, if you go to the teleporter and you go to 24 City Lobby, this is the meat and potatoes of the game at this point in time. This is it. This is like the end game. But you go talk to Zero a couple times, and then you'll unlock the Fractal Vice, which is the final thing you ever need to do. Now, as a bonus, because you've made it this far in the video, I shall show you how to get to the shark very quickly. I do not know whether or not this is the fastest route, and if there is a faster route, feel free to comment below exactly how to get there. It doesn't really matter because it's going to reset in like 2 days. But the fastest route I know of is going this way, ignoring these enemies. These ones are really hard to ignore. Oh boy. This might take a bit. Like the ones with spinning AoEs are really hard to ignore. I'm getting slapped. That's okay though. You don't have to counter everything. You don't have to play perfect, you know, everyone's human. There we go. Yeah, Q's very powerful. That's all I can say. Alright, so you need to get the key enemies to unlock the doors, so that's the main one you want to get. Optimally you'd ignore the two first enemies that I had to fight because of the spinning enemy. Like it's kind of random how that happens, but yeah. Alright, let's just heal up. Oh. Alright, so I shall show you a pretty fast way to get there. So we're gonna ignore this enemy here. Just gonna zoom straight past him. We're gonna go to the left at first. Alright, so the door number 2. Now here's the trickiest part. Because there's a ton of enemies here. You need to walk past the enemies to stealth them, essentially. You might get lucky, he might get out of the way. Oh, thank you, sir! Goodbye! So door number 3 afterwards. So here, oh shoot. I was not supposed to aggro those guys, but that's okay. We make mistakes. We make mistakes. So it's door number 2, door number 3, and then I'm not sure what number, so we're just gonna, we're gonna get through it. Oh boy. Whoops. I messed up a little bit there, but that's okay. We make happy accidents here, not mistakes. So we're gonna have to kill this enemy because it's in the way. Alright, there we go. So door number 2, door number 3, door number 3. So 233. Just remember that. And then, like honestly, you can go from door number 3 to 3 without fighting anything. It's just a little bit hard. We're gonna have to fight that. The spinning enemies are your bane when you do this, because you can't avoid them. It's impossible to sneak past them. Boom, 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 boom. That's okay, I'm kind of annoyed by the heart beating sound effect anyway. Which you can turn off, by the way. I just have it on because it helps me like stress out, which is fun. Always fun to stress out. The key enemy's right here. There we go. Now we're gonna sneak past a few enemies here and we should be home free. The door is right over there, but we need the key first. So it's door number 2, door number 3, door number 3, and then you're home free. We did do unnecessary battles, so it took a little bit longer than anticipated, but that's okay. Because yeah, unfortunately you do need to beat the shark in order to unlock your level cap. For it to be high. Okay, everything's gonna aggro. Good. So it's good to aggro in packs because you want to fight the least amount of battles possible so you don't go through that load screen over and over. There we go. As you can see, we got to shark fairly quickly. We didn't need to fight much. It was kind of easy. So here we're just gonna go right, because if we go left, we get aggroed by a boss enemy. Or a mini boss, and it's very annoying. It's the flamethrower one. We hate that one. We can't parry that one. So now, as a bonus to the bonus, I shall show you a failed boss fight. No, just kidding. Alright, so thanks a lot for watching the video and getting all the way to the end. It was a little bit long-winded because of the addition of this little tidbit, but I do appreciate each and every one of you for dropping by and watching this video. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy Tribe 9 as much as I have so far. I hope you enjoyed it in the future. Have a great day. Apisu.